my crafty friends and creatives from around the globe. Welcome to Hither and Yon Studio. And if you've been here before, welcome back. DJ here in the studio today working on the March Fairy Journal. And I played ahead a little, so I'm just going to go over what I did. I got to get this going. So some of this isn't going to be on camera just because it's got to get done. But I will show you it so that if you're looking for some inspiration and ideas, you can do that. Okay, so the first thing I did is I removed the page I had put here. It wasn't working. The direction that I had it just wasn't working to my favor. And the fairy user, what? I hope so. The journal user, it probably would have been just annoying and frustrating. And I don't want that. I want this to be a fun experience for whoever uses the journal. So I removed it and I flipped it and I put it this way now. So there is a pocket here with nothing in it at the moment. I'm going to make a journal card. There is another pocket here, which I did put something in, which is just this simple journal card that I stitched around and put some, these are my distress sticker set. So those are in my shop if you're interested. And then I put a collage kind of page here, and this flips up. It's just a piece of vellum that's been printed on, and I used some washi. And this almond blossom fairy is under there, who is absolutely gorgeous. And then I just found this F card for fairy, so I put that there. And then this was a piece of ephemera that I'm using as a pocket. So I just cut a piece of paper and made it into a tall tag here. And then I had these two little tags that were sent to me in some Happy Mail. So I just added some stickers to them and they are going in here. So that's that. This you saw, I stamped it and I put this little adornment on the side. I think the lace was here. I put a couple of doilies here on this flip out that I distressed, and then I put a little embellishment here with a piece of that Tim Holtz fabric tape. So it's kind of like a pull tab, and I'm probably going to dangle something off of that. This you saw. Oh, I attached this piece of, this is going to hold the journal. So this piece of lace is in here, and I put this back on here now that that is in place. Over here, let's see. I made this envelope, but I also put a piece of Tim Holtz fabric tape here. I didn't do anything here. I made this little policy envelope out of paper. Oop, which way are we going? Okay. And this is just a little policy envelope. And I made this little paper clip to hold it in place. So yeah, I used this is Tim Holtz paper from, I think it's the Wildflowers pack. And then I just flipped it over like so. So it was kind of a surprise, but it's not really going to be a surprise because whoever buys this will generally see this video or the flip through. All right. And then over here, I did a flip out section. So I did decorate this. I think it was just an empty envelope. So I put a journal card in here. I just cut it out of paper. It's pretty heavyweight, so I'm guessing that I backed it on another piece of paper. I cut out or tore a piece of book page behind it and then put one of these ground cell fairies on it to put that in here. I have to glue that down. Oh no, don't do that. All right, hold on, let me glue that. Repair before something goes terribly wrong. Okay, hang on. It happens. It's paper. It does things. All right, we're gonna let that sit, and I'm gonna leave this tag out for now, but that slides in there. And I put a little word on there, and then I made this section also. So I made this paper clip which I was originally going to use to clip this in, but then I realized that if I went over the page that I wouldn't be able to do the flip, right? Unless I took it off. So I just put it over here, but it's really just a hidden paper clip with these butterflies attached. So the hidden paper clip is up here, and then this part of the not so hidden part of the paper clip has a little piece of ribbon on it. And then I just made a pocket and a pocket. So there's a pocket here and a pocket here, more like a tuck, you know, kind of like a collaged page. And then I made a flip here, more of that Tim Holtz fabric tape to flip this out. And then I made a flip within the flip. So I used more of that. I made a card here with another tuck there, like so. And then this flips over. That's some of my vintage tape that I make. And this is still blank. I put a piece of washi there just to kind of keep it going messy. And I think I also did this. And then on this side, it's just a pocket. So there's nothing in it yet. It's just a pocket. So that's that. Okay, more of that tape. So I taped it on this side. And then I taped it, I had it taped and inside here. So when I glued these two together, this one's inside. But then this center was sticky, so I just put some more on this side. And I like it because it makes it look more distressed. So that's that. We'll just stick this on here like so. I love the way that looks. Nice long one. All right, so continuing on with our fairy journal, I have this little fairy door that I want to incorporate somewhere. I haven't really thought through where. Maybe here. That would be fun. I just need something in there so that when you open the door, you see something other than this. I don't want you to see that. So let's see. Let me get a piece of, I know I put this paper here and it's lovely, but I'm going to end up covering most of this up. What do I want to cover it with? I have a lot of paper here. Let me see. I could do this. And I'm going to have something inside there. So let's see how wide this is. All right, we're going to tear. And then I'm going to sew again because I'm going to end up covering up that sewing now. So I'm going to start tearing over here. And then this way, this way I can also maybe make it a pocket. Go over there so I know how big to make this. All right, I'm probably going to have to adjust it. This is going to go about there. And then let me get a ruler. Just take some of this off. Okay. How are you all? Hope you're having a lovely crafty day. I am. And I'm so happy you're here with me. Making the fairy journals, and I'm excited to move into the April fairy. Well, even though we're going into May, I know, but these are 2 years in the works, so at this point I'm moving, so that's what counts. All right, so that's gonna go there, and then I want to put this down so that it's a fun little surprise in there. And we need to find the surprise. What will the surprise be? What will it be? I have fairy cards and papers. You know, I bought another book by the illustrator. It's a smaller book. Oh, hold on, I'll grab it. Hold on. This, I bought it in a local bookstore near me. It's called Flower Fairies of the Winter, Cicely Mary Barker. And in case you wanted it, that's the ISBN. Quick, take a snapshot. And that is the cover. I haven't looked to see if it's on Amazon or anything, but anyway, I tore this out because it matches, right? So maybe this will fit. I might have to trim it, but let's see. I think that'll work. What do you think? Let's do that. And then it's a cute little, hello, I'm also here. I'm on the cover, but I'm also here. That's what I'm gonna do. I just wish this were a little wider, but you know what? It's fine. And we don't need to actually, I can just kind of do that and then I can grunge that up. Let's do that. So let me sew this off first and add some ink because we need ink. And it gives me some room to add some additional embellishments. So before I sew, let me see if there's something in my stash here that, actually I can sew it and then do that. You know what? I can do that. I can do that because I can. Because that's what I can do. And get it nice and grungy. Maybe we'll fold down a bit of this. And grunge that up too. There we go. That's fun. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so that's all done. And I want to decorate it with some like fun bits before we put that beauty on. So let's see what I got. I cut out some labels, so I'm hoping I can find them. You know how that goes. I think they're up here. Here they are. Okay, good. So, oh, I have this ladybug one. All right, let's see. You're gonna come down here. I'm gonna cut that off. Fine. I can maybe put the ladybug up there. Okay, keep going. Let's see what else. Just keep swimming. I think these are too big, actually. All right, you know what? Let's get this down, and then we'll go from there. Because I want to make sure I have room for it, right? And I'm going to distress this. All right, let's see what we get. Whoa, that's really, oh, and there I went. That's okay, it's gonna get covered. Let me get a book. Just so into it that I forget what I'm doing. So squeaky. Sorry about the squeaking. Okay, so that's that. Much better. Okay, so let me glue this down now, and then I can cut out the overlap. Definitely down here. Okay. Like that. This is going to get cut off. We already know it's the Blackthorn Fairy. Some of that glue coming out. Can put something in there, I suppose, to kind of cover that up. I have a few of these. Let's see if anything in here will work. These are just pieces of brown paper bag or Amazon packaging that I stamped on. And I haven't been using them, and I want to, but I need something small. Maybe some script. I don't want to cover up too much of her, obviously. Even those cute little tootsie feets. Okay. I could do something like that to cover up some of that white, you know? And then maybe a word. So let me do that while that other glue is drying. We'll just do a little decorating. Like so. And let's see, what do we have for words? I have happy end moments. Happy, she does look happy. You can put happy there. Or even over here. Have to cover up one of those cute little feet, but that's okay. Actually, let's use this one. It's darker. Just making sure my camera's still running. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to keep these out though, because I want to keep using these. It's not paper bag. It's definitely Amazon packaging paper. You can just tell by the feel, you know. Am I in camera? I hope so. All right, we'll put a happy there. That'll be a happy little surprise. And then maybe over here I can just be a little darker. Okay. Maybe we put a button on there. What do you think? We'll glue a button on, like a little door handle. I don't want to make it too big, so do I have a thin one? This one's kind of thin. I see a little brown one in there. That's really thick. Thinking that's not a good option. You know how precious room in a journal is, so maybe not the best option. Let's do a paper one. That can fold down. I will make it out of this because this is right here. And I'll do something like this. And then I'll fold these back and make it, actually this is probably too big. There we go. And we'll fold these back. I know there's a handle on the picture, but I want to make it so you can open the door. All right, so you see it's like a flying bee, like a seagull in flight. Remember when we used to draw them? Seagulls were like little V's, but this one's got little wings. Okay. And I will just do this so it blends in. Takes a lot of concentration, which is, sometimes it's faster for me to go with the camera off because, you know, I'm worried about making a mistake more, I believe. So that'll go there, and then I'll fold it down so it'll lay flat. And then there is a handle to open the door. I guess I could have used a piece of lace also, but we're already here. We'll fold it down like that so that it'll lay flat. I have an extra button now. Okay, got the word. Now this should be dry enough that I can cut off the excess, and I did have to sacrifice the hazel catkin fairy. I know what those are. but I didn't know what they were called, so now I do. All right, this way I'm gonna have to. I just think this will be a fun little surprise. Each time you open it, even if you know it's there, it's still going to be a fun surprise. All right, this. And this little piece over here. Okay, there we go. And I got a little door handle. Ta-da! Fun. All right, we'll glue it down on here. Like so. And I did ink it up a bit, so we don't have to do that. First, let me get the edges and then I'll do the center. Oop. And this paper is kind of glossy, the little paper here. So the outer part here becomes pretty important. Sometimes glossy images will unglue. They make the glue kind of slick when it dries and then they just kind of peel off. But hopefully we're good. All right, and where did that ladybug thing go? I think that will work there now. But it is far too clean. So let's do this. And then I'll put a piece of washi over it also. I think that'll add some fun. We'll do a little bit of this over here. Let's take down some of that stark whiteness like that. And we'll glue it down and then we'll put some washi around. Something like that. These are Tracy labels. I don't know if I said that. Tracy Fox, Love Junk Journals. She has a bunch of them. That's her thing, right? Labels. These are also from her kit. There's some other pieces here from that kit. But great little kit if you're interested. I'll try to remember to put the link in my description there. All right, what are we going to use? Ooh, how about Believe? I like that. Yes. So where are we going to put it? Up top. Then we get a word and washi tape. Do like that. That's kind of cool. I like that. Anything else in here? No, I think that's good. I'm going to put some stitching right here. I'll be right back. Okay. Just a little something. It needed something there. All right. Perfect. All right, let's glue this one down. I'm going to use this because I got a lot of string back here. Speaking of which, let me get rid of some of this. Just gets stuck up in the glue. I say this all the time. My craft room floor looks like a kindergarten craft class was here. I am not a neat cook and I am not a neat crafter. And that's just the way it is. Embrace your gifts. That's what I say. Besides, the more you try to fight it, the more the universe comes back and says, nope, you know what? I don't think so. So, might as well just go with the flow. All right. So there we go. We have a tall pocket there now. Perfect. I'm not going to fill it yet. I'm wondering if I should get a butterfly or something to kind of hold this down. You know what I mean? Like something to keep it in place. I have this one sitting on my desk. But it kind of blends in. Let me see if I have. If I have. We know I have. It's just a matter of finding it. We have these white ones. I think these will be pretty. There we go. Got a little bling also. Let's just kick back these white sides. That's a pretty bling. All right, and then we'll glue down one side, and then this will hold down the door. And then we can just open it and close it. Like so. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so that's done. And then I had something really fun. Where is that? I just want to check on that piece that came apart. See how we're doing. I think it's over here. Okay, I think we're good. Perfect. So you go back in there. All right, I have this fun little thing that I want to do. I'm trying to put the paper clip on backwards. What are you doing? I don't know. I don't know. I think I want to do it here. I saw somebody else do it, and I went looking for the video today. But the problem is, when you find ideas in 16 different places, I could take 4 hours just looking for something that I saw years ago. I don't know when I saw this. It's been stuck in the brain here. And so, ooh, you know what? I want to put this. This is some Edith Holden paper. And I want to put one of these in here for March. Decisions, decisions. I love this one with the bird. Okay, that's the one. Let's do it this way. And this is out of, obviously, a reprint of Edwardian Ladies. Let me show you. It's book sharing day. The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady by Edith Holden. I have a couple of these. And there is the ISBN. You can get this on Amazon because that's where I got it. You can also find other editions that are used on eBay. So if you want to look around there. My bookshelf is filled. All right, so, and I'm not going to do anything with this page because it's precious. This can go in here. I'll probably put a tag in there too, but I think that'll be perfect. And I took out another one, so we might use that elsewhere, maybe in the journal itself. Okay, so where was I now? Oh, over here. All right, this will be fun. I need a piece of vellum or like clear packaging or something. I'm going to use vellum because I saw some when I was pulling stuff apart. Now I just have to find it. I have this one, and it's got a grid on it, but it's hard to see. And I want it because it's see-through, and I'm going to tear it, and I'm going to put it up here, and it'll all make sense in a minute. All right, so first I need to actually, let's do it this way. Let me tear it down one side. Vellum tear is really easy. I got a piece I can sew and make into one of those stitched accent pieces. And then right about here. So I saw someone do this and it was in movement. So it's either a reel or a YouTube short or something like that. Can't find it. If you see it, and it was, I think it was Valentine's Day related. So I even searched by term and can't find it, but it was an envelope. Let's do there. And then this will fold down like so. Okay, maybe I need to tear these together. And I don't like this, so Oh, I'm just not getting any better here. Come on. There we go. I don't know. Fine. I hate these little corners that pop up. That drives me nuts. That's what we're doing right there. Okay. And I need to ink it. Not dark enough. This is ground espresso, so I'm going to use that. And actually, I have to do something with this top. So let's do this. All right, I give up. I yield to the vellum gauze. I'm just gonna make it wonky by hand. Okay, there we go. Now, let me ink quick. Won't take long. This will be a fun little interactive piece. You'll see, it's fun. It's so fun. I've been dying to make one. I have to put one in the big book of junk journal ideas too, so. But I won't do that in this video. All right, and then we have this fold. Just do that, like so. And here, perfect. Okay, so we have our base. And this will go, let's say it'll go there. And I'm just going to sew up the sides because I don't want glue. Okay, so we have that. And then, what's going in the envelope, you ask? Well, oh no, they just fell. Hold on, let me get them. These. So, uh-oh. Now we're in trouble because they all stuck together. I stitched together some lovely butterflies. So I saw someone do this with hearts. And again, if you know the video or this is you, please make yourself known below. I did not create this, but I did tangle it up well. So just so you know. All right, we're going to use the other one. Basically, I just stitched a bunch of butterflies together that I cut out. And yeah, and so what we're going to do is first we're going to punch out a hole and put it on the bottom because I need something to secure those threads. So give me a scrap. Here's a scrap. And two. And I'm just going to stick these together to hold those threads in place. Bear with me a sec. These down here are a bit unruly. Like so. Okay, and then we can cut that off. Okay, and so these are going to go in the envelope. All right, it's a thread cutting day. That's what happens when you sew. These are going to go in the envelope, like so. Whee, nice and flat. We'll get them to sit flat. And we'll keep the tab out like that. And then when it's glued on the page, they'll just come out in a fun little trail of butterflies. I love it. I love this so much. I have been dying to do it. Can you use this stuff on vellum? I do not know, but it says acid free, so I hope so. Glue this down. I'll see a little glue on the ends. I don't care about that. And then we'll put this, I would say about there, because then it can also be a belly band. All right. And then these will all go inside. So fun. And it was so easy. You just Oop, hello. All right, you know what? Let's let this dry, and then we'll put them back. You saw the magic. All right, and then we have room to do some decorating here. So I have this big label. I kind of like that. Let's get that kind of zhuzhed up. Zhuzh. A little zhuzh. All right, and then on the outside, we'll do this. All these things that the fairies might have. Pet dragonflies. I'm sure they have pet dragonflies. Or maybe like they fly on dragonflies, right? Of course they do. Like we fly on dragons. So that's that. And then I have some cute tickets that were part of this kit too. And something like this. This I might have been out of a different one, but we can put that there because it looks fun. And maybe the fairies had a catalog of the dragons that they trained and rode upon. All right, sorry about that phone call. But I put that down, and then I have this one, but now I'm thinking I don't want that there. But I do want something here, right? Because it's perfect for a word. It is. It's perfect for a word. I have fairy words somewhere. Somewhere. I don't know where. Bluebell. I don't know. Let's keep going. Study nature. Let's do study nature, and I'll cut it. Because it kind of goes with this. I don't know why. It just does. And we'll do that. Hello. Hopefully by then, or, well, it's definitely not going to be dry because oh yeah, it is. It is kind of dry. Then we can put the butterflies in there. And that'll be a fun little bit. And I think that'll be it today because we're kind of getting to that point when people start yawning. All right, move it along. I don't know. Actually, let's just use this. It's fine. Okay. So, study nature. And we should. We should be out there paying more attention, taking our shoes off and standing on the ground, grounding oneself. If you haven't this week, get out there and do it. I do it in the middle of winter. Feels great. Call me crazy, but I love it. Reset your system. It does. Okay, so now let's, you know what? Let's do this. We'll just fold a few on top of each other. Boy, they just want to stick to everything. I think it's because the butterfly is so pointy. So we'll put that in there. Start to push these in. What a fun surprise. All right. And then this is going to hang out. So let me just put some ink on here. I realize I didn't do that. And it definitely needs it. And this was just through the sewing machine. And I just kept pushing the butterflies through. And I'm going to make some bigger ones. And then I'm going to make a bunch of other ones. Because I love this idea. It is just genius. Which is why I was kind of disappointed I couldn't find it and give credit where credit is due. But hopefully I'll run across it at some point. So maybe we'll put it over here. Like so. There we go. I like it. It just doesn't want to stay down though. La, 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 la. I guess it'll get better over time, but let me see if I can just crease this a little better. There we go. Much better. What do you think? All right. And then, like I said, it's a pocket, so, or a belly band, so I can definitely scoot something in there like so, and also have that. So that's fun. I like that. All right. So that's what we did. What did we do? Oh, we did the door. I forgot already. We did the little fairy door with our little winged closure here. And there is our blackthorn fairy. And this, and our Edith Holden, and fun, fun, fun. Thank you for spending time with me today. I hope you're enjoying this make, and I hope you'll make one yourself. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day or night. Bye!